Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. This is talk 4, Moksha Gita. ओमित्येकाक्षरं प्राहु प्रतीकं ब्रह्मणस्परं तदेव व्याहृति शक्ते त्रयी सारश्च विश्रुतः निर्भया मरता तीर प्रापणे तरणिश्च तत् ध्यायतो भक्तिभावेन प्रणवन् वत्स सर्वदा. Om, when it is practiced as a support, abhidhyayita, this is the word. Abhidhyayita means not mechanical chanting. Abhidhyayita means reflect, contemplate on what this Om is. So, like, suppose this is the structure in front of you. So, it is the form. Form is called as Abhidheya. But what it is? So, how to tell? So, from here, we'll draw one arrow and write in a box. Phone. Second, the stand. Third, the base. So, phone, stand and base, these are the names. And phone, stand and base, these are the objects indicated by the names. So, they are called as Abhidheya and this is Abhidhana. So, Om has to be recognized in this manner. So, O refers to the waking, U refers to the dream, and Ma refers to the deep sleep. Abhidhyayita. Now, what is to be reflected upon? Waking comes and goes, dream comes and goes, deep sleep comes and goes. But where this coming and going happening? Where this coming and going happening, that is called as the Turiya, the fourth. It is not the Turai sabji. You people struggle with Turiya. We make sabji. So, Turiya called fourth, because we are earlier counting 3. Jagrat, Sapna, Sushupti. Therefore, fourth. Grammatically, yes, it is fourth. But Vedantically, it is the one. Because if the man is not there, the son, husband and father cannot be. So, who is the son? Jagrat. Who is the husband? Dreamer. What can I do? It's coming automatically. And who is the father? Deep sleeper. But what is the substratum? Supporting these 3 is the man. Because we are talking about the 3, therefore we say the fourth. In the same manner, that which comes and goes cannot be the reality. Truth is that Trikala Badhit Vastu Sat. That which is uncontaminated, uninfluenced by, there are 3 periods of time. 3 periods of time is past, present and future. So these Jagra, Sapna, Sushupti, they keep on coming and going. Now where this is happening, that is indicated by the Turiya. This is the way Dhyayataha Bhakti Bhavena. Now, if we are devoted to the waking, only we will write autobiography. If we are dedicated only to the dreams, we'll keep on imagining the fantasy of life. If we give undue importance to the sleep, satsang is the best place to sleep. When sleep was created, she went, nobody wanted her. So she got frustrated. Came back to Brahmaji, Papa, yes, nobody wants me. Now, who wants to sleep? Nobody wants to. Well, where should I go? Okay, go to satsang. It is free for everybody. Go there. And therefore, in satsanga, sleep is easily possible. One person from USA once told me, Swamiji, you are awesome. I said, thank you very much. What did you discuss about it? He said, when I come from my work, I am tired, exhausted, no strength to do anything. So I finish my supper quickly, go to my bed, start your MP3. And I don't know when I sleep. That day I realized people don't listen to me to awaken. Your talks are anesthetic. So, bhakti bhavena, with commitment. That which bhakti is not bhakti. See? Our devotion is conditional. See? Therefore, dhyayataha bhakti bhavena. Meaning what? Waking comes and goes, dream comes and goes, deep sleep comes and goes. None of them are influencing us. This is in fact. Let this fact come to realization. But what happens? We get so much involved in the waking world. Good and bad experiences, friends and enemies, achievements and failures. And as if there is nothing beyond it. Then, as a result, what happens? Autobiography of a Dumbo. Watch, read any autobiography. They talk only about that. I was born, one bluff. Then I started growing, another bluff. We don't grow, we are not born. What about the other experiences, waking and dream and deep sleep? Therefore, dhyayato bhakti bhavena. Meaning what? Let there be any experience, waking, dream, deep sleep, but an experiencer is not born. Then how to live like that? Go to our happy mantra. Karnataka. See? All the people from Karnataka are that type. You know, in Karnataka, the word is Karnatak. But Karnataki people, they always add a at the end. They will not say Karnataka. Mama. No, mama. Mama ka mama bana diya. See? And they say, there is nobody who can pronounce perfectly like the Kannadigas. Kannadiga. So, dhyayato bhakti bhavena. Nothing else should disturb us. We are devoted to the Lord. And who is the Lord? Our own being. Then, bhakti bhavena pranavam vatsa sarvada. So, this Omkar is the support. Hold on to that again and again. In Panchadashi, this particular thought comes very beautifully, where it is said, we all are the victims of our uncontrolled thinking. And the thinking has no meaning. Any kind of thinking comes. One old man asked me in Bombay, Swamiji, please don't make fun of me. I said, there is no need, Babaji. Yes. That's why, ignorance is bliss. Then he said, these days, I am reminded of one girl who was studying with me in KG2. I still remember her name. Her name was Kavita. Now I am worried where she must be. I said, Babaji, what is your age? Swamiji, I am 78. I said, she is 87. Now, is there any meaning to that? But thoughts are coming. And then we keep on running. She must have, see, when we were small, we used to play. She was teasing me, and I was also. This is called as habitual thinking, manorajya. It has no meaning, but it comes. So, for such problems, it is advice in our scriptures. Dirgham pranavam ucharya manorajyam viliyate. Chant a long onkar. With the ma long. Don't compete with the dogs. Om. Again, if you feel that other thought is coming, again fire a long Om. When it is done 2, 3, 4 times, this habitual thinking line will cut. Therefore, अभ्यासेनात्मनो ब्रह्म विचारम सहजन कुरु तदैव ते मनस्तिष्ठेत आत्मनो निपुणम वशे नश्यन्ति मनसो ब्रह्म विचारेण मलानिचि. So, abhyasena atmanaha, by this abhyasa of the Om, then atmanaha brahma vicharam sahajam kuru. Now we will be able to reflect upon our own being. What is the meaning of Aham Brahmasmi? What is the Brahman? Brahman is without beginning, without end, without shape, without qualities, infinite, uncreated, unchanging, no attribute. Is there anything in this world like that? To some extent, yes. What? Space. Again start playing. Play, space, space. With this constant practice, this is called as Akasha Yoga. Bhutakash, in gross space, where we all bhutas are there. Second is Chittakash, where the world of thoughts is there. Bhutakash is the hardware, Chittakash is the software. And Chidakash is no electricity. Homogeneous, undivided, unchanging presence. So, abhyasena, by this abhyasa, atmanaha brahma vicharam sahajam kuru. So, again and again try to hold on to. What is infinite? Sounds are finite, silence is infinite. Forms are finite, space is infinite. Try this, another experiment I am giving you. Don't do it now. When you are in your room, everything is dark, nothing can be seen. Sit quiet wherever. Keep your eyes open and see and analyze that experience, what exactly is happening. Because eyes are open, seeing is happening. Because it is absolute dark, you are not able to see anything. And because not able to see anything, seer is not born. So put it together. Seeing is happening, but seer is not born Because there is nothing to see. Meaning, whether there is something to be seen or not, whether there is a seer or not, the seeing is uncontaminated. That you cannot define, explain what it is like. Same thing with the words. Ears can hear the sounds. If we are indifferent to the sounds, we are not obsessed with silence. You must have seen in many ashrams, they have this thing. They'll be putting a board outside. Silence, please. Don't disturb. No talking. Meditation in progress. Don't disturb. Bracket. We are already disturbed. So when we thus practice that experience, you cannot tell what it is like. Like when you learn swimming, and thereafter if you are told what exactly, how you learned swimming, what exactly happened, you cannot tell anything. See? Therefore, this experience is beyond words. Abhyasena atmanaha brahma vicharam sahajam kuru. Then tadaivate manaha tishtet atmana nipunam vashe. That mind, which is just controlled by the wise seeker, is now atmani eva atishtet. Then the mind will now start running here and there. It will remain in one place. See how many ways you can just reflect on this thing. Unless there is a space which is movementless, there is no movement possible. Space is without movement. In that space, everything that is moving is moving. Space doesn't move. So if we have to catch the space, what we have to do? Remain indifferent to all the movements. We don't have to do anything. Remain indifferent. The more we work on these lines, then nipunam vashe nashyati manasaha. Then the mind is heading to its own destruction. Okay. And this destruction is not in fact destruction. The mind merges to its own source. When the river merges in the ocean, is it that she is destroyed? No. Anywhere you think you can get a beautiful message. Why the rivers are struggling to go to the ocean? Have you ever thought about it? We don't think stupid things like that. We think खाने को क्या मिलेगा? These questions trouble me always. Because every river is born out of sea, ocean. Then unless it goes back to the source, there cannot be fulfillment. But then what happens? The river was glorified. Devi Sureshwari Bhagavati Gange. And Ganga started, oh, I am so great because of me. So many villages, towns, cities are benefited. I am giving life to everybody. Therefore, now I should stop flowing and stay here. The moment you stop, stagnation leads to putrefaction. Then water will start stinking. Why this happens? Because we have forgotten the destination where we are supposed to go. The river can find fulfillment only if she reaches the source. Exactly the same way. We all can find fulfillment only if we come back to our divine nature. And for that purpose, we try, and that trial is called as going to sleep. But then in between the praise comes, and then again we start getting lost in that. Therefore, friends, we have to recognize this thing. Life's fulfillment is etad buddhva buddhiman syad krutakrutyascha bharata. Unless we come to know our divine nature, there cannot be fulfillment in life. So, nashyati manasa brahma vicharena malani cha. And in manasaha malani, malani is not a Sindhi. Huh? So, all the impurities of the mind, they are destroyed by Brahma Vicharena. Now, what is the Brahma Vichar? Brahma Vichar is think big, don't think small. Me and my wife, no. Me, my wife, my son, getting lost in that. The more you expand, the more cheerful you can be. Therefore, Nashyati manasaha malani brahma vicharena. All the impurities of the mind are burnt away by this positive infinite thinking. Now, what is that thinking? Koham kuto jagajjatam katham janma mriti punaha bandha mokshau cha kaveva mimamsam anishankuru tadahi shashvatananda padam yasyasi chakshatam. Now start thinking. What is the thinking? ब्रेकफास्ट के लिए क्या बनाए? मैक्सिमम थिंकिंग इज दिस. नो, मच मोर देन दैट. वो तो ठीक है, लेकिन लंच होल डे, नो अदर थीम. सो कोहम, who am I? The simple thing. We all know what am I. We have to know who am I. I am man, I am woman, I am rich, I am poor, I am officer, I am subordinate. See? I am married, I am happy. See, all these things we know. But who am I? Koham. Then, Katham Jagat Jatam, where from the world has come? Who created the world? See, we have taken 15th chapter in our last sessions. There, this point was brought out very clearly. The world begins from I. If I am not there, nothing exists. And this I is unnecessarily getting contaminated in these illusions of the world. So what should we do? Asanga shastrena drudena chitva. Attain firm detachment. What does it mean? Only come to know attachment is an illusion. So recognizing attachment as illusion, how can we function in this world? Again, come back, Karnataka. If we can just catch this point by God's grace. There used to be some actors, maybe about 70, 100 years before. Ladies never used to come on the stage and act. Now the gents don't come and act. Everything ladies do. So, the ladies' roles were played by the man, but he used to dress like a woman. So when he is acting as a woman on the stage, that time also he has never forgotten that I am a man. We all have to do the same thing. How? As you are doing now. लेक्चर खत्म होने दो, ये दिखाएंगे. Relax, friends, relax. Relax me, don't go to sleep. What I can see from here, you don't see. And see my commitment in spite of that I sleep. Talk. Do you know why? Because I am not addressing you. I am addressing my own mind. Whatever I am talking, I am the first person to hear it. If my words do not make impact on me, will they make on others? Normally what happens, we tell others. So the impact is not on us, and on others also it will never be. And then we complain. Swamiji, these days the children don't listen to elders, they insult elders. लंबा हुआ तो क्या हुआ, जैसे पेड़ खजूरा, छाया नहीं पथिक को फल लागे अति दूरा. If we are grown up in age, what is our contribution? All the oldies like me should understand this. See, what we have done to grow in age every day. What we have done? It is the poor earth running around the sun, and our age is growing. One smart child, I was with them. I said, hey, what's your age? So he became quiet. So his mother wanted to tell. He said, Mummy, chup. Very contemplative. Swamiji, yes. Earth has run around sun 5 times. I said, wonderful. You are very intelligent. Swamiji, he always talks like that nonsense. Now what is there? His age and earth has run around the sun 5 times. I said, you are his mother by mistake. He told correctly. What is our contribution that we are growing? But that Abhiman. See, friends, anytime we feel hurt because the youngsters did not honor us, understand we are going the wrong way. See? So, koham, who am I? Am I this body, the mind, the speech? What is that? Koham. Kuto jatam jagat. And where from the world has come? There are 2 types of worlds. One is samashti srishti and second is vyashti srishti. In simple terms, God's creation and our creation. God created a woman. No problem. We created a daughter. We created a wife. We created a mother. Daughter is a problem. Wife is a problem, of course. And mother is a problem. Woman is not a problem. So 2 creations. In God's creation, no problem. In our creation, nothing but problems. See? Jagat jatam katham. Where from this world has come? And katham janma mruti punaha. What is the meaning of birth and death? Do we have really an experience of birth? Nobody can have it. The child who is born doesn't know that I am inside or outside. उसको क्या फर्क पड़ता है? Both of them गए शुरू. The mother doesn't know what time the child is born. The nurse also doesn't know. Will she keep on with a stopwatch there? कितने बजे? जल्दी आओ यार. I have to go, my duty is over. It's not only one, there are a dozen of them. See? And you will see all the horoscopes, I call them horrible scopes. All the horoscopes, you will see the time of birth is never round figure. 7:38. Morning or evening? See, friends, except 2, which are the facts, round figures. You know who are they? Bhagwan Ram and Bhagwan Krishna. Exactly 12 o'clock, Sardarji. See? Janma Mruti, no experience of birth. Identification with the finite is called as birth. Disidentification from the finite is called as death. I, as an Indian, died when I got identified with Australia. What happened? Where this fellow, dead fellow, has gone? Cremation. And then I said, no, it's better I be Indian only. Then I go, no, Indian is Fiji. एकदम जुलूम है. See, friends. Therefore, Janma Mruti, childhood born, when teenage comes, childhood died. Teenage born. Then teenage died, then middle age comes. Middle age born. Then old age comes, middle age died, old age came. Born. Now the old age will die. Swami, you don't go further. Enough. डर लग रहा है. See, friends. So, katham janma mruti punaha, and who is born again and again? See, friends, this point should be clear. We never die. See, we leave one place, go to other place. So that earlier place is dead for us. We don't die. Like you people change the houses from here to there, there to there. Have you died? You have left the houses. That's it. You never die. Even if you want to die, and even if you are in Australia, you cannot die. When to die? So, janma mruti punha. Then bandha moksha ucha kau eva. What is bondage? What is moksha? All our own imagination. See? In Amrita Bindu Upanishad, this mantra comes. Bandhaya vishaya saktam. Muktam nirvishayam smrutam. Mana eva manusyanam karanam bandha mokshayoho. Mind only creates an illusion of bondage and liberation. When we are too much involved with the material world, we are in bondage. And when we drop it, we are liberated. Therefore, bandha moksha uchako eva. We only imagine, I am miserable, miserable. Continue, you are free. No, I was just playing joke. This is very good. Continue. Therefore, it's only imagination. And mimamsam anisham kuru. Now, this kind of thinking, anisham, continuously keep on reflecting on these lines. Instead of this, our thinking goes about all unwanted things. See, friends. Then, tadahi shashvata nanda padam yasyasi cha akshatam. In this kind of contemplation, when you continue, you shall definitely attain oneness with the infinite. Yadi te brahma samlipsa kshaya trushnam vinashaya duri karoshi chatmanam vishayebhyo yatha yatha tatha tatha tvayi brahma tejo vatsa pradipyate. See, if your extreme involvement with the contemplation is intense, then laksha trushnam vinashaya. Then you will not be too much more and more and more. What will you do with so many things? Reduce. Empty yourself rather than filling the things. See? I went to somebody's house. House was almost empty. That house I like the most. In some houses you go, you have to find out kahan baithu ab. There is no place. See? So much of garbage. And if they have to throw, no, kaam aayega. In one house I saw this tamasha. That husband probably heard and he decided, okay, I'm going to clean my house. Before Diwali, he collected all the things. This I'm going to throw away. Anybody important thing, take away. Wife came, 60% inside house. Then the other one or two children came. This is important, this is important. And the useless chota wala. The used toothbrushes, everything back to home. Then the question came, now what should I throw? You go out. How many things we keep on gathering in life. See, friends. Therefore, yadate brahma samlipsa kshay trishtam vinashaya duri karoshi chatmanam vishebhya yatha tatha. As much as you will keep yourself away from the things around you, then tatha tada tvai brahma tejo vatsa pradipyate. Be attentive. Brahma tej means what? You must have seen the pictures. They draw the picture photograph, and on the back there is a light. Why? There is a bulb. That is not the meaning. Brahma tej is not a light coming out. Brahma tej means his or her words carry the meaning. When we talk, our words don't carry the meaning, and therefore there is no impact of what we say in this world. Because our words come only from the lips. They don't come from conviction. Nobody can help us in that. It is so important, friends. When somebody says, I love you, we immediately understand. Malume hai. No. Therefore, Brahma Tejo Vatsa Pradipyate. The Brahma Teja is that our words start creating meaning in the hearts of the listener. This is the definition Bhagavan Shankaracharya has given. What is the meaning of Sat? Truth. The experiencer of the speaker, when it is reflected in the listener, then the Satya Pratishtha is there. How important it is? The experience of the speaker, when it is happening in the listener, then it is the Sat. Otherwise, malume hai, that may gone. So, raga dvesha rusha hata manahi yadi na muchase padmadhyasana samvishto api ekaham naiva shaknuyaham samadhim tari nirvesham kadapi ha nibodhatat. See? You will never be able to attain samadhi. Samadhi tari kadapi na. You will never attain the samadhi if you are able to sit in Padmasana or any asana for a long period of time. 6 hours I can sit. Nothing to do with that. See? Then what is required? What is important is Raga Dvesha Parusha Ahata Manahi Yadi Na Muchase. If you are not free from likes, dislikes, kama, krodha, and then bitterness, all negativities in the mind, unless they are removed, you may physically sit for an hour or two, it makes no difference. Because spiritual practice is not working on the body. There is one man born in 1896. When he was boarding the flight for Dubai, they objected. 1896. This is 2023. Looking at that, and he was completely. Even on this Dubai airport, they say, what is this? They checked everything. Everything is perfect. No forgery in the phone and all that, this passport. So they are saying, how come you are like that? He said, no, I'm not dying. That becomes the guinea pig's book. No, guinea book, isn't it? The guinea pig's book. The oldest man on earth. That becomes a great attraction, not the wise people. Bharat Ratna to a useless fellow who doesn't know anything about Ratna. And the great saints and sages who are given such a great wisdom, they are not Ratna. Because the mind is too much polluted by the personal likes and dislikes. Therefore, work on your mind. Mind should be clean. Then, vilapaya vachaschitte chittam buddhau cha shemushim tat sakshini param shantim upabhungshva tataparam. Vilapaya vachaha chitte. Te vacha is the speech. Dissolve your speech in the mind. This has the origin of mantra from Kathopanishad. Yached vang manasi pradnya tad yached jnana atmani jnana atmani mahati niyached tad yached shante atmani. This is the mantra. Yached vang manasi pradnya. The wise seeker should dissolve his speech in the mind. How to dissolve the speech in the mind? We must know what is the source of the speech? Mind. So what is the mind? What is the speech? Speech is the manifest mind. If we have to dissolve the speech in the mind, what we have to do? Dekho suno mat bolo. No, we don't talk loudly, but inside kusur going on. For that also we have told you very clearly. Stop talking to yourself. A person who doesn't talk to himself, he doesn't want to talk to others also. A person who is uncomfortable with himself, he wants to run away from himself and then start with somebody or the other. Where from you have come? It's none of your business. See? The more you are at peace with yourself, you are approaching your own destination, GPS. See? Therefore, vilapaya vachaha chitte, then chittam buddhau cha shemushim. Then these chitta, the mind, in the buddhi, buddhi is I. See? So now don't worry about anything in this world. We are not interested in anything or anybody. Come back to us. This I without possession or anything, shemushim tat sakshinim param. Then that I, the buddhi, the intellect, dissolves in the pure consciousness. Now here there are steps to be understood. World is dissolved in the sense organs. Sense organs are dissolved in the mind. Mind is the seat of likes and dislikes. That is dissolved in the intellect, buddhi, which is the seat of wisdom or discrimination. The discriminating principle is I, buddhi. Mind is likes and dislikes. So we have to decide whether we should be led by the personal likes and dislikes or we should be guided by wisdom. Decide. And if you are no more influenced by your personal likes and dislikes, then we have conquered a big chunk of enemies in our life. Then you have come to I. Now here you can start Koham. Who is this I? Like the eyes cannot see themselves, this I disappears. Where does it disappear? This I is available only during waking. In the dream, there is a second eye. In the deep sleep, third eye. So, which is the real eye? And then one day it will click that this I also dissolves in the principle of life. And life is the expression of the divine. This is what is mentioned here. Tat sakshinim param shantim upabhungshva tatap param. And how we know that we have ultimately dissolved ourselves in the ultimate, then paramam shantim upabhungshva. You are at absolute peace with yourself. Absolute peace doesn't mean we are with a frown. What happened? Don't disturb. बड़े मुश्किल से लग गई इस peace. Relax. योगरतो वा भोगरतो वा संगरतो वा संगविहीनः यस्य ब्रह्मणि रमते चित्तम नंदति नंदति नंदति. Peace doesn't mean all the time. I don't know यार, जब से realize हो गया ऐसे ही हो गया. No. You are fully relaxed, cheerful. Nothing disturbs. Pungsha tatap param. Thereafter, sannamendriya gramam sadyudyad bhavanam jahim nimajjaya mano antasthe brahmani eva atandritaha tenanubhavitam sasya brahmanyakam tvam arhasi. See, now sannamendriya gramam. All the sense organs are fully under control. My God, 10 of them. Start with one. Okay. Which one? The tongue. Tongue is 2 in 1. When used for talking, it is called as karmendriya, organ of action. When used for tasting, rasanendriya, it is organ of perception. Dhanendriya, karmendriya. If you control tongue, how to control tongue? Yuktahara viharasya, yukta cheshtasya karmasu, yukta swapnavabodhasya, yogo bhavati dukkhaha, destroyer of the misery. What is to be done? Yuktahara viharasya. Go for a walk for 10 kilometers and suffer. Is it necessary? Next time, let's go for a walk. I will not come with you. See? A perfect balance in life is necessary. Ahar, vihar. Ahar also, either eat, or else observing fast last 21 days. Don't do that extreme things. To be an extremist is easy. See? To be balanced is very difficult. Either keep on talking blah 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 or else keep mom. Why? Maunam. No. When there is necessity, do talk. But when not necessary, and again people talk to you, IDK. You know IDK? I don't know. All the problems dissolve. So, sannamendriya gramam. Similarly, about eating. See? Eat half the quantity you can normally consume. 1/4 fill in water, so that this grinding machine can move properly. And let there be some space also, otherwise there will be traffic jam. This is not a last supper. Pata nahi milega कि दब आलू. See, you are going to get again food. But when the food comes, everything is forgotten, as if for the first time in life. Therefore, indriya gramam niyamya means this tongue, and second thing is talking. Friends, this is most important to understand. Physical work, this is just calculation to make us understand. Physical work, 8 hours. Energy consumption is equal to talking 1 hour. See how much energy we consume. Talking 8 hours and deep contemplation for half an hour. Same energy consumption. Therefore, the judges in the high courts, they don't work 7 days a week because their thing is working, studying the case, analyzing the things, whether it is according to the law of the land or not. And therefore, they don't work 24 hours a day because more energy is required. Now see how much energy we waste in unwanted talking. And talking is still better. Arguments. Two parties. He is talk against. And both the leaders. Maja aa raha hai. Don't get lost in that. Then, Sadyoga Bhavanam Jahi. See? Then thereafter, give up. Then I want to do this, I want to do that. No. Just be at peace with yourself. Don't get involved unnecessarily. Then Nimajjaya Manaha Antasthe. Now dissolve your mind within yourself. The moment you become aware of any thought, the thought disappears. For example, if you become aware of anger, suppose the anger is coming and you become aware of that anger, the anger dies away. Why these various kinds of thoughts overpower us? Because we are not aware. This happens with all the modifications of the mind. Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moha, Mada, Matsarya, everything is overpowering us because we are not living in awareness. So, Manaha Antaste Brahmani Evam Atandritaha, and thus remain without any choice or without any chance, remain contemplative mood all through. That doesn't mean you talk to people contemplation. Go through immigration. What is your name? Nama Rupa Mithya. Your date of birth? Whose date of birth? Who is born? World is Mithya. पागल खाने में ले जाओ. In the world, talk normal language. You don't have to be Vedanti everywhere. See? This is what happens with Vedanti particularly. One man was running, other was following him. People say, what happened to? First catch him, I'll tell you. He was caught. What happened? He used to come to my house and talk to me Vedanta. Now when I talk to him Vedanta, he is running away. I want to take revenge. Because I could not run away from my house. I will not leave him now. So, yena anubhavitum yasya brahmaikyam tam arhasi. And in this manner, when you are all the time in that contemplative mood, everywhere you have the darshan of Bhagavan. Dehabhimane galite विज्ञाते परमात्मनि यत्र यत्र मनोयाति तत्र तत्र समाधयः. Like for a greedy person, wherever he goes, his attention is only on money. ये हॉल बनाने को कितना खर्चा आया होगा? ₹100. They cannot get rid of that money thought from their head everywhere. So their commitment to money as it is, same way our commitment to the truth should be much more than that. So yena anubhavitum sasya brahmanekyam tvam arhasi. Then only you are qualified to discover your oneness with the divine. Otherwise, keep on running from here to there. चतुस्साधन संपत्त्या युक्तो वाचम नियम्य च संहृत्य सकला आशा शृणु वेद सरस्वती विचिन्तय श्रुतं सम्यक सम्यक ध्यायश्च आत्मवेदनम. चतुस्साधन संपत्त्या युक्तः. We have to have these 4 qualities of a seeker. Which are those? First, vacham niyamya cha, control your tongue. Vacham niyamya cha. Second, samvritya sakala asha. Don't have false hopes about things and beings in this world. Things are going all right. Third one, Shrunu Veda Saraswati. Every day satsanga, Upanishad, Chintan is necessary. It is a Shrunu, not redo. In Vedanta, the sadhana is Shravan, Manan, Nidhi, Dhyasan. Not reading and writing and making notes. That is not Vedanta. At the time of listening, only the knowledge happens. You keep on writing, so that time neither you are focusing on what is said, nor you are able to complete the writing. Yani, wani, yani, jaun to jaun kaha. And once that is written, nobody reads it again. Because you yourself, kya likha hai yaar maine? Knowledge happens only now, while listening, not posthumous. See? Therefore, Shrunu Veda Saraswati. While doing Shravana, 100% Upalabdha. Then you will not develop concepts. Otherwise, we develop concepts, and the truth is not concept. Shrunu Veda Saraswati. Then Vichintaya Shrutam Samyak. Then what is Shrutam? Not written. Whatever is heard, thereafter Vichintaya. Now start reflecting. Take any one point. This is what we told you. Make a copy. Nice one. Write on the top what I have learned today. This is the name of your book, notebook. And every day, what you have learned new that you write. Don't do. Every day something new you have to learn. Write it down. Don't show me, please. Don't punish me. You write. If you don't write, who cares? And slowly you will discover that how many more things we can learn in our life. And once this knack of learning from every experience is kindled in our heart, understand, you are reborn. That is your rebirth. See? Janmana jayate shudraha samskara dvija uchyate vedabhyasi bhaved vipraha brahma janati brahmanaha. These samskar to learn slowly from everything we learn. Then vichintaya shrutam samyak adhyayash samyak dhyayascha atma vedanam. And thereafter you remain reflecting on this again and again. Nirvikalpe samadhau hi subodham brahma nishchitam brahmani eva viline syat samadhi shuddha manase. As a result, nirvikalpa samadhi should happen. Be attentive. These are two technical terms. One is the sampradnyat samadhi. Second is asampradnyat samadhi. Sampradnyat samadhi is that where the duality of meditator and meditation is still maintained. And asampradnyat samadhi, there meditator disappears along with the meditation without going to sleep. That is asampradnyat samadhi. Unless that samadhi happens, the truth is not revealed. And therefore, nirvikalpe samadhavi subodham brahmanishchitam. This is the nirvikalpa samadhi. You all have gone through the nirvikalpa samadhi number of times. It's not that you have not experienced. This is that. Now, this experience you cannot speak out what it is like. See, friends. Then Brahmani eva vilene syat samadhi. Then with this practice, longer and longer period, one merges in the absolute self, Shuddha Manase, with a pure mind. Pare Brahmani Vidnyate Nirvikalpa Samadhina Vidyate Hruday Grandhi Kamo Avidya Karmacha. This will take in our next class. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Sri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om.